Now just see another type of question on our screen, that find the equation of circle passing through 1 comma 1 and point of intersection of these two circles. Okay, now there's a case that we have to find the equation of circle which passes through intersection of two circles. Clear? But here we see that in this circle we have in the standard form, but here we don't have in the standard form. So either you change it in the standard form, it's better usually to change it in the standard form, or you can take this as it is. So take this as S1 and this it is S2. Okay, so I just change it into the standard form. So it becomes x square plus y square plus 2x minus 7 upon 2y minus 25 upon 2. Okay, so we just take in this, when two circles are given, then equation of the circle is S1 plus lambda S2. Clear? We take first circle and the lambda of the second circle and is equals to 0. In this way we find the equation of the circle. So I will take the first equation, that is x square plus y square plus 2x minus 7 upon 2y minus 25 upon 2 plus lambda of first equation of circle, that is x square plus y square plus 13x minus 3y is equals to 0. Okay, I am rubbing this part of the blackboard and it passes through the point 1 comma 1. Okay, now as it is given, the required equation of the circle passes through the point 1 comma 1. So I put here in place of 1, I just x and y, we put 1 and 1. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 2 minus 7 over 2 minus 25 over 2 plus lambda 1 plus 1 plus 13 minus 3 is equals to 0. So we have 4 minus 32 over 2 plus lambda 2, 15, 15 minus 3, 12 is equals to 0. 2 16 is 32 minus 12 plus lambda 12 is equal to 0. So lambda is equals to 1. So now the equation of the required circle is what? If we put 1 here, so we have 2x square 2y square plus 2x plus 13x, that is 15x minus 3 2 is 6, 13 by 2y minus 25 upon 2 is equals to 0. Or we just multiply it with 2. We have 4x square plus 4y square plus 30x minus 13y minus 25 is equals to 0. So in this way we easily find the equation of the circle which passes through intersection of line and a circle, which passes through intersection of the two circles. I take one more question regarding this concept. Okay, just note it down. Now watch this question on your screen, that find the equation of the circle passing through intersection of these two circles. Okay, I have taken that circle again, but the required circle which we got, its center lies on this line. Okay, here on that question the point passes through that circle, so I put the values of x and y in the required circle. But here that circle, the center of that circle which we got after the intersection of these two circles, the center of that circle lies on this circle. So we have to find the family of equation of circles for these two circles, and from there we find the point of centers and put that values here and got the value of lambda. Just see how we do this. S1 plus S2 lambda is equals to 0. I again divide it by 2 because it is not in the standard form. Okay. So I will take it as S1. It's easy for us. So we have x square plus y square. Here 4x divided by 2, that is 2x. Now here minus 7 upon 2y. 7 upon 2y. Then minus 25 over 2. Clear? Then plus lambda of, I will take this circle. It doesn't matter. It gives the answer same. X square plus y square plus 13x minus 3y is equals to 0. So the required equation of the circle is this. And the center of this circle lies on this line. Okay. 13x plus 31. Clear? And the center of this circle which we got after the intersection of the two circles lies on the line 13x plus 30y is equals to 0. So we find the coordinates of the center. So we have x square 1 plus lambda, then y square 1 plus lambda plus x 2 plus 13 lambda, then y minus 7 upon 2 minus 3 lambda minus 25 over 2 is equal to 0. So this is the required equation of the circle. From here we find the center of the circle. What is the center of the circle? That is minus g minus f. So we compare 2gx is equal to with this one. Okay. So we have x 2 plus 13 lambda. Clear? So it cuts down. Value of g is equal to 13 lambda plus 2 over 2. Clear? Now similarly, value of f 2fy is equals to, we have minus 7 upon 2 plus 3 lambda over y. So it gets cancelled. So we need this equation. So I am not going to rub that. Value of g is equals to 13 lambda plus 2 over 2. So center is minus, so I will take minus over here. Minus. Clear? Now here value of f is equal to minus, when you take minus minus get cancelled, 3 lambda plus 7 over 2 over 2. So this is the value of coordinates of center. These two values lies in this equation. Okay. So I don't have a lot of space. So I have 13x plus 30y is equal to 0. That means we multiply 13 lambda plus 2. It is minus sign. So upon 2 plus 30y plus 30 into 3 lambda plus 7 over 2 over 2, which is equal to 0. So 2 get cancelled. So we have now 169 lambda minus 26 90 lambda plus 15 sevens are 105 is equal to 0. Okay. So we subtract these two. That is 79 lambda plus 79 is equal to 0. So value of lambda is equals to 1. Clear? So I put the value of lambda in this equation. So required equation of the circle is 1 plus 1, that is 2. 1 plus 1, that is 2. And here we have 13 to 15, 15x. Now here we have, this is 3, 3 2s are 6, 6 and 7. That is minus 13y over 2 minus 25 over 2. So just multiply with 2. We have 4x squared plus 4y squared plus 30x minus 13y minus 25 is equal to 0. So I think you know that in this way we find the equation of family of circles. Now I am going to take the second concept. When the equation of the diameters are given, then how will you find the equation of the circles? Okay. Now we know that there is a circle and this line is the diameter of the circle. So these are the 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2. So now I am going to explain you to find the equation of circles when the end points of diameter are given, and another case when there are 2 lines which are equations of the diameter. Okay, then we have to find the equation of the circle. And one more thing, for example, if the 2 lines are there, or if 2 lines of the diameter are given and the circumference of the circle is given, then find the equation of the circle. So 2 or 3 more concepts I am going to explain in this topic, and I can take this topic as related with the when diameter is given, we have to find the equation of the circle. I actually always take step by step so that you have a clear confusion. You don't have any confusion between any terms. Okay. So for example, if the 2 end points of a circle are 2, 3 and -1, -5, then find the equation of the circle. That means if the question is like that, if the 2 end points of the diameter of a circle are 2, 3 and -1, 5, then find the equation of the circle. So in this case, we have the equation of the circle is x minus x1, x minus x2 plus y minus y1 and y minus y2 is equals to 0. You just put all the values and find and solve it, then you can easily got. Now x minus this one. So we have x plus 1 plus y minus 3 and y plus 5. Now when we solve this, to got the equation of the circle, that means we have x square minus 2x plus x minus 2 y square minus 3y plus 5y minus 15. It seems that it is a little bit easier concept, but after that I will proceed to the tougher concept. So don't skip the video and watch each and every step. So minus x plus 2y minus 17, this is the required equation of the circle. Now just see another case. We have to find the equation of the circle when the lines which represents the diameter of the circle are given. Okay. So in that case, how we find the equation of the circle? For example, there are 2 lines of the diameter. For example, this is x plus y is equals to, I am going to take a question, x plus y is equal to 6, and this line of the equation is x plus 2y is equal to 4. These are the 2 equations of the line which represents the diameter of the circle, and the circle passes through a point 6, 2. So find the equation of the circle. That means question is like that, if the equation of diameter of circle are x plus y is equal to 6, x plus 2y is equal to 4, and circle passes through point 6, 2, so find the equation of circle. So we have to find the equation of circle regarding that. Okay. So whenever we have to find the equation of circle, we must know the point of the center and the radius of the circle. That means the distance from here and here. Only then we can find the equation of the circle. That means our standard form of equation of circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. This is the standard form of the equation of circle, where h and k are the centers of the circle and r is the radius of the circle. Now, how we find the center and radius? The intersection of these two diameters will give you a point x and y, that is, it gives you the point of center of the circle. The first thing, the intersection of the diameter of the two circles. The intersection of the equation of the lines of the diameters of the two circle gives you the point of center of the circle. Remember it. Okay. So, in order to find the center of the circle, we just solve these two equations. Okay. So, I am going to solve this. X plus y is equals to 6 and x plus 2y is equals to 4. Now, after solving it, we have minus y is equal to 2. Now, putting it in equation, we have x minus 2 is equal to 6, that is x is equals to 8. So, our center is 8 comma minus 2. Clear? So, what? This is our center. Now, we have to find the radius of the circle. Then only after we use this standard form of the circle. Now, what is the radius? The radius is the distance from center to this point, and we can easily calculate it from the distance formula. That means 8 minus 6 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. So, we have left over 2 square plus minus 4 whole square. So, we have 4 plus 16, that is under root 20. Okay. Now, put all the values of radius and center in the equation and we will got the equation of the circle. So, our center is 8 comma minus 2. Now, we find the equation of the circle. So, I think you understand now. When the diameter of the equation of the diameters are given, then you can easily find the equation of the circle. Y minus k whole square is equals to r square. That means at the place of h we write 8 and at the place of k we write minus 2. So x minus 8 whole square plus y plus 2 whole square and radius square under root 20 square, that means 20. Now solve it and you will get the answer. Minus 16x plus y square plus 4 plus 4y is equal to 20. So we now have x square plus y square minus 16x plus 4y plus minus 68 plus 20. So ultimately we have minus 48. That means our equation of the circle is x square plus y square minus 16x plus 4y plus 48 is equal to 0. Okay. I am going one more question on the diameter of the, based on the, when the diameter is related to the informations related to diameter are given. Just watch and don't escape. Now watch one more question. If the lines 3x minus 4y is equal to 7 and 2x minus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0 are the diameters of the circle. Okay. Now the circle have the area 49 pi. Now here the area of the circle is given and you have to find the equation of the circle. So again, intersection point of diameter gives you center of the circle, as I told you earlier. So firstly solve the values for x and y. So we have in this way 2x minus 3y is equals to 5. So now multiply with 3 and 4. So we have 9x minus 12y is equal to 21. 8x minus 12y is equal to 20. So minus plus minus, it will cancel. X is equal to 1. Now putting the value of x is equal to 1, we have 3x minus 4y is equal to 7. That is 3 minus 4y is equal to 7. That means 3 minus 7 is equal to 4y. That means y is equal to minus 4 over 4. That is y is equal to minus 1. So the point of the center of the circle is 1 comma minus 1. This is the first step. We have to find the center of the circle. Now for the standard equation of the circle, we also have the value of the radius of the circle. So here it is given that area of the circle, which is 49 pi. Area of the circle is equal to pi r square is equal to 49 pi. So we have r is equal to 7. I think you got it. So now apply the standard equation of the circle. X minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equals to r square. That means we have x minus 1 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square is equal to 7 square. Now you can solve this and got the answer. One more thing, if for example, if it is given that having circumference is equal to 154 pi, then find that you do the same process, but here you use the formula for circumference. That means circumference, that means 2 pi r is equal to 154 pi. Pi get cancelled. So value of r is 154 over 2. 2 7 are 14, 77. So put here 77 square. So either the circumference is given, either the area is given, either the point on the circle is given. Firstly find the center of the circle by equating the two equations, and then find the radius of the circle. Okay, now I recap once more please. We have three types of conditions. Actually the main problem is that how we find the radius of the circle. Firstly find the center. First step, you find the center of the circle, which is the intersection point of the two lines of the diameter. Then if we got the center, and if there's a point is given, then find this radius using distance formula. If area is given, then find radius with the help of pi r square, and if circumference is given, then find radius with the help of 2 pi r. I think you got the concept, and I am proceeding to another concept. Okay. Now there's another question on your screen, that find the radical center of the circles which touch orthogonally, and the equations of three circles are given and we have to find a radical center. If orthogonally word is given in your question, then in this way I'm going to tell how you will solve. You just solve s1 minus s2 is equal to 0 and s2 minus s3 is equal to 0, and after solving it you get the equations, and then you can easily find the radical center for the circle. Now I am just solving the first two equations. X square plus y square minus 3x minus 6y plus 14 is equal to 0. Now x square plus y square minus x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. Now solve it by changing the sign. We have plus plus minus. Minus 2x minus 2y plus 6 is equal to 0. So we have minus 2x minus 2y is equal to minus 3. That is 2x plus 2y is equal to 3. This is the first equation we got here. So write it here. So after solving, we got 2x plus 2y is equal to 3. Similarly, we solve the another two. Okay. So I take the second and third one. That is x square plus y square minus x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. X square plus y square plus 2x minus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0. Now just change the signs. Okay. They get cancelled. We have minus 3x plus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. That is minus 3x plus 2y is equal to 1. Okay. So we have minus 3x plus 2y is equal to 1. Now we solve these two equations. When we solve these two equations, we got the radical center of the circle. That point of x and y is the radical center of the circle. So don't quit. I am telling you more concepts regarding the circles which cut orthogonally. So just change the signs. We have 5x is equals to this is 6. 14 minus 8, that is 6. That is 6 over here. So we have 5. So x is equals to 1. Now put the value of x is equal to 1 in the equation. So we have 2x plus 2y is equal to 6. We have x is equal to 1. So we have 2 plus 2y is equal to 6. That is 2y is equal to 4. That is y is equal to 2. So the radical center of the circle is 1, 2. Now if the question is given in this way, find the radical radius. If the circles touch orthogonally, then what we do? You find the radical center. This is the radical center of the circle which touches orthogonally. Now in order to find the radical radius, put this value of x and y in either of the equations. Okay, then you will able to get the radical radius. That means we have the equation x square plus y square minus 3x minus 6y plus 14 is equal to 0. We put the value of 1 and 2. That means center is 1, 2. Okay. Now we find the radical radius, that is 1. 2's are 4 minus 1 plus minus 12 plus 14 is equal to 0. Take the under root of that. This is the radical radius I am finding. Okay, radical radius. So we have 5 minus 3, that is 2, minus 12 plus 14. 14 plus 2, 16. 16 minus 12, that is 4, and we ultimately got 2. So this is the radical radius. This is the radical radius which is equal to 2. Now if the question was like this, find the equation of circle. Okay. We have to find the equation of circle. That means firstly we find the center, then we find the radius, now we find the equation of the circle. Okay. Now for that we just use the standard form of our equation of circle, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. Then what is the center? 1 and 2, 1 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square, and what is the radius? 2 square. When we solve this, we got the equation of the circle which touches orthogonally to 3 circles. Now one more question regarding orthogonal concept I am going to explain you. Now there's another question regarding the orthogonality. We have to find the value of lambda for which the circles x square plus y square plus 2 lambda x plus 6y plus 1 is equal to 0 and x square plus y square plus 4x plus 2y is equal to 0 touch orthogonally. That means these two circles touch orthogonally and we have to find the value of the lambda. So the two circles touch orthogonally. The condition is 2g1 g2 plus 2 f1 f2 is equal to c1 plus c2. Just equate these values and got the answer. This is the known as condition of orthogonality. Okay. So when we compare 2, that means we compare g1. So we have 2gx is equal to 2 lambda x. So value of g is equal to lambda g1. Now there we have value of f1, 2 f1y is equal to 6y, that is f1 is equal to 3. Okay. Now here 2g2x is equal to 4x, that is g2 is equal to 2. 2f2y is equal to 2y, so f2 is equal to 1. Now from here c1 is equal to 1 and c2 is equal to 0. In this way to find all the values of g1, f1, g2, f2 and c2 from the equations. g1 from here and g2 from here. Now put all the values in your standard equation. That means g1 is equal to lambda, that means 2 into lambda, g2 is equal to 2, clear, plus 2 f1 f2, 2 f1 is 3 and f2 is 1, clear, and value of c1 is 1 plus c2, this is 0, clear. Now in this way you got solve the value for lambda and you will get the answer. So 4 lambda is equal to minus 5, the value for lambda is minus 5 by 4. This is over and all and the orthogonal of the two circles. I'm just going to explain next concept. Now I'm going to explain next topic, that you have to find the equation of the circle which passes through 3 points, that is 5, 6, then I take another point as 0, 1 and 2, 0. These are the 3 points from where a circle passes and we have to find the equation of that circle. Just write 3 equations of circle, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. In this we put the 3 values. So for the first we have 5 5s are 25, 6 6 are 36, 5 2s are 10, z plus 2 5s are 10, f plus c is equal to 0. Okay, that means we put the values of x and y in the equation. This is for the first one. So we have 10g plus 10f plus 6 5 11, 3 3 6 plus c is equal to 0. Now find second equation for 0 1. So we have 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 2f plus c is equal to 0. So we have equation 2f plus 1 plus c is equal to 0. Now I am putting the third one, 2 0. So we have 4 plus 0, 2 4s are 8g plus 0 plus c is equal to 0. So we have 3 equations, 10g, 10f plus 61 is equal to 0. Then 2f plus c is equal to 0. 2f plus 1 plus c. Now third one, 8g plus 4 plus c is equal to 0. Clear? Now solve these 2 equations. That means in this way we solve for the values f, g and c, then putting in the standard form of equation and we get the answer. Okay, so I am just solving the equations. 2f plus c plus 1 is equal to 0, 8g plus c plus 4 is equal to 0. So we solve it, so it get cancelled. We have 2f minus 8g minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we get the equation 2f minus 8g minus 3 is equal to 0. Now solve the remaining equations. We have 10g plus 10f plus 61 is equal to 0, and here we have minus 8g plus 2f minus 3 is equal to 0. So just multiply it with 5. We have 10g plus 10f plus 61 is equal to 0. 5 8s are 40g plus 10f minus 15 is equal to 0. Okay, then plus minus plus it get cancelled. We have 50g is equal to 516616, that is value of g is equal to over 50. Okay, now we have to find the value of f. So value of g, I think it can be cut down. 2 3s are 6, 33 over 25. Clear? So now, is there anything wrong? Just check it. Sorry, it is, yeah, correct. Now yeah, now put the value 2f minus 8g minus 3 is equal to 0, that is 2f minus 33 into 8 . Now the next question, we have the equation of two circles, and we have to find the angle between these two circles. That is, I am going to explain how will you find angle between two circles. Okay, for that we have the formula cos theta is equal to r1 square plus r2 square minus distance square over 2 r1 r2. R is the radius of the first circle, radius of the second circle, and t is the distance between the two centers of the circles. Okay, d is the distance between two centers of the circle. Now I solve one by one for the first circle and for the second circle. Now find the center for the first circle. For the first circle we have 2gx is equal to minus 4x. So g is equal to minus 4 over 2, that is minus 2. Now 2fy is equal to 6y, that is f is equal to 3. So f is equal to 3. So our center is minus g minus f, that is 2 comma minus 3 for the first one. First center is 2 comma minus 3. Now we have to find the radius for the first circle. We have to find the radius for the first circle. So the radius for the first circle is equal to under root g square plus f square minus c. So we have g square, that is 4, this is 9, and minus c, that is minus 11. So we have 13 minus 11, that is under root 2. Clear? So radius of the first circle is under root 2. Now similarly find for the second circle. Find the center for the second circle. That means 2gx is equal to minus 2x. So value of g is equal to minus 1. Now 2fy is equal to 8y. That means value of f is equal to 4. So our center is minus g minus f. So c2 is equal to 1 comma minus 4. Now we have to find the radius for the second circle. That means again we have the formula under root g square plus f square minus c. So we have 1 plus 16 minus 13. That means we have 4. That means we have 2. So radius for the second circle is 2. Now what is d in our formula? D is the distance between C1 and C2. That means we apply the distance formula from C1 and C2 and got the value of D. D is the distance between centers of the two circles. So in order to calculate t, we have x1 minus x2, that is 1 minus 2 whole square plus minus 4 plus 3 whole square. Clear? So that means we subtract this and this, and with the help of distance formula we got the answer. So we have minus 1 square, that is 1, minus 1 square, that is 1, we have under root 2. Now we put all the values in our formula and got the angle between the circle, that means under root 2. Now put all the values in our formula which I told you, that is r1 square plus r2 square minus d square over 2r1 r2. So r1 square under root 2 square, that is 2, r2 square, 2 2s are 4, d square, that is minus 2. Now 2 r1 r2, 2 r1 under root 2 into 2. So we have 4 over 4 under root 2, it get cancelled. So we have cos theta is equal to 1 upon under root 2. So angle between them is 45 degree. In this way we can find the angle between the circles. Now in the next video I will take the tangents and the normal to the circles. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.